I've heard Bob say it many times. He said, one of the best things I ever learned in my life was to be a goddamn great giver and a great receiver. Okay. Giving goes with receiving. Think about what that means. That's why Bob talks about give, donate your stuff. Vacuum law of prosperity. Give it away. Do good to the world. Give out a smile before you need one. Say good morning before anybody else does. Smile. Happy. If you want more and you want more clients for your business, you go out there and give 100x than what you're doing. We think we're giving a lot, do 100 more times than what you're doing now. Energy-wise, monetarily-wise, time-wise, creation-wise. This is where service comes into play. Giving comes in many forms. Economic, receiving, comes through service. See how this is all coming into play? Why the law of compensation works? Giving comes in many forms. Economic receiving comes through service. Income. Remember, we also define service. Service is helping someone solve their problems. If you want to call it challenges, of course. But in their eyes, it's problems at first. Matt, why do you own your business? Doing some spectacular photography and doing things that you do. It is the problem. I asked you why, and you said desire for freedom. I loved it. That was a perfect response. Let me reiterate the question of what we're trying to guide towards is, how can your business exist? How can you receive money for what you do? You are solving somebody's problem. What's the problem? It's the equal and opposite thing to desire. They desire to unleash and capture the moment. And photography has an enormous power to be able to capture a beautiful moment. Their problem is that they don't have a way for them to professionally capture a beautiful moment and have that for the rest of their lives to look back on. Equal and opposite to their desire. Service, therefore, is helping that person solve their pain or desire, give them their desire, through your product or service. How you help somebody is by helping them long-term, if they are a good fit for your product or service in your business, helping them buy your product or service. It's not, like I always mention, because many of you are asking me that a long time ago, it's not sending out a simple Facebook post with a cool quote on it. Okay? That's encouragement. That's not service. Different economic service. Okay. All right. I hope everyone just grabbed that tiny example to see kind of what's going on here. We give in forms of help, helping that person see through a different lens in order to receive economic income for this thing. That's not all the things that we receive. We receive emotional income whenever we write a thank you note. Whenever we just take 2 minutes and send a really nice text message or a Facebook message. Whenever we say I love you to the people that we love most. Somebody else said, I think it was Kaleo, talked about gratitude. Giving is also gratitude. Giving the supreme source and universe the utmost positive vibe and thankfulness that you're living here in this moment. That's why gratitude works, because positive emotion connects you to source. That's what gratitude is. It connects you to who you really are. Complaining is a negative emotion. You are finding all the bad, therefore you are immersed in the energy of that bad. That's why people call, like, I just needed to vent. It was the worst thing you ever did in your life. Venting, what it does is releasing all the negative energy out of your body and into the universe. It feels good for an hour until the next day, things keep unfolding terribly. That's why it can't exist if you want your thing that you want to receive. So we go into this positive emotion. That's what gratitude is. Connects you with alignment, connects you to source in order to receive and believe at the same time you're valuable and worthy and deserving of what you want. So let's write in gratitude as well. We're going to write it in a different color. Let me grab a different color. Positive emotion. We're going to put gratitude there in orange. Venting, complaining. Okay. Why the word venting came in mind, I have no idea. So hopefully I help somebody. It all works. You can see how it's all mapped out here. That's what I love about this, that we took the time to do this and wrote it out. I hand wrote it deliberately tonight, that it was a process that we went through tonight. I hope you saw in a different light all these puzzle pieces. We go through this stuff every day, every week. It's all the same stuff. But how do we open awareness? Keep seeing it over and over and over. We keep seeing it in different perspectives. Everything is a perspective, point of view. And when we start to really believe in this information, that's when it really starts to work. Okay. Just know that all 12 lessons, Bob deliberately, Sandy Gallagher and Bob together, they deliberately laid it out. Bang, 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 exactly the words that were needed to allow this ask, believe, receive process to work like dynamite for you. Okay. There's a lot more that we could have went over. Okay. But this is as simple as we could do tonight without being overloaded. Okay. Letting and allowing, one more quick thing. Letting and allowing in this trusting process, okay, isn't second guessing yourself so much. Isn't overthinking. What's overthinking? Okay. It's not thinking at all. It's excessive doubt and worry. That's what overthinking is. We call it overthinking because your thoughts go in circles over and over and over, okay? It's excessive doubt and worry. It's not thinking at all. You can never figure out all the possible things that are going to happen when you do something. You can never possibly figure out all the steps when you leave your house today if everything's going to go right or wrong. You can never figure out all the puzzle pieces to make sure it's all going to happen exactly as you would like it to be, trying to deliberately grab everything and hold on to it. Letting and allowing, those words, what does it mean? Allowing means not gripping it, okay? So let's call this one more thing to write in your notes because this is really pivotal for understanding here. When you are gripping everything, you are not allowing it in.